Okay, well, everything went working eventually. So, hello and welcome to the stream, for those of you here. Today we will take the Fenix from San Francisco to Phoenix. Yeah. So, looks like we'll do that. I'm unsure of ADC coverage on the way, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's give it power so this doesn't die for a minute. We nav lights on. That's all good. Do that. There we go. Take those out of reverse. Could be beneficial. So look at this lovely aircraft. There is another person. I don't know why model matching isn't working. I might have accidentally turned it off. But we have this beautiful livery. The Medal of Honor livery. Today we are American 1322. Because 1321 was taken by somebody joining us. But I'm fine with it. So yeah. Have to just power up so cruise flight can come on. Do the AP fire test. It works. All right. Import our flight plan from SimReef. Four hours. Jesus Christ. That's not correct, because that's just a glitch. For some reason, my live weather refuses to function. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna ask. See? I don't even know what to say. Let's try something. We'll see. Do instant load. Just because we're not in any rush to stick around as such. Actually, we'll just do the There. Oh. I've got 7 minutes for a line, so that's fine. Now data's in date, I think. Actually, it might not be. I think I forgot to update it, ironically. Oh. There goes live time. Still got live weather though, so I don't really mind. Yeah, today we are American 1321. Cost index is 21. Cruise flight level 350. Do wind request, see what it thinks. Yeah, good enough. Send all these weights over. Got 2 ACTs for some reason. I guess that makes sense. Kind of forgot about that, but we'll turn that on. So that's on. Refill is complete, so we'll turn the seatbelt signs on, and we'll turn on all of these. Alright. Hello, SNA, welcome in. Got 5 minutes to sit here. So in the meantime, honestly, oh my. God damn. I knew the ones, what the hell. I knew the A321 was a very late rotator, but I didn't know it was that late. Jesus Christ. Good God. Hello, Aviation Bros. Whichever one of you it is, because there is two. I know one of them sat next to me, but due to my lack of any model matching, it doesn't show up. Very, very embarrassing. Only 3 minutes left. Let's bring the music back on. I didn't consider how much music broke up the silence. In the meantime, let's grab up the CTAF as well. Also need to score 1757. There we go. That's in the box, and we'll go .ctaf. $20.5. Alright, that's all good. Move over to charts. Why not? Naturally. Probably OFP at least. So your reserve is 2.9. Alternate is 3. What, 23 minutes? Nope. Well, we've got £3,000 of fuel for the alternate. 2.9 for the reserve. Oh, there it is. In total we have 18.2, which matches the OFP. So that's fine. So insert our departure, which is Wesler 5. Might be. There should be. Yeah, Wesler 5, 28 left. So I decided to park in the gate for like the longest taxi. And it's a KX transition. There we go. That's all good. Bring AP bleed on. And oh, he's gone. Okay. Off push. American for the ground handling. Oh, the game sounds good, or do I need to turn them down? Because I'm unsure. We love the in-alt button. So I guess we just follow Wesler, climb. What is that? 2,000? Yeah, 2,000. And we turn out. So fairly easy. My throttles work. Does the side stick work? No. That's unique. We'll double check he gets out of the way before we push. Well, the buttons on it work, so I have to assume it's just a...
Good traffic, American 1321 taxiing runway 28 left via Mike 1, Bravo, Foxtrot, San Francisco.
Well, there you go, he's moving. Alrighty. So I'm also really dumb, and I decided to forget to install the GSX profile, so there's no specific, like, anything to do with the DGS or anything. Well, that's fine. Button. Too far. There you go, he's clear. Parking brakes released. Okay, that goes to ignition start. That is confirmed. And beacons on. So, starting number 2. Okay, it is at idle though. Actually, it might not be. Some insane sounds. Number 2 is started. Start number 1. Alrighty. Take that out of ignition start. Flight control page. Up to point 4 is set, so we'll go AP bleed off, master switch, and flight control check. All the way to the right. All the way to the left. And... woo! Go outside.
San Francisco traffic, American 1321.
All the way up.
Runway 1 left and 1 right at Foxtrot, San Francisco.
All the way down. And... rudder. Cool. Everything functions. Let's press pedal disconnect again and see if we can actually regain noseable steering. Chat. It's fine. Alrighty. Taxi lights. Everything else is fine. San Francisco traffic. American thing. 21's gonna be taxiing. Bravo Foxtrot, and we're gonna hold short 1 left for now. San Francisco. A bit of taxi. I took the parking brake off again, but it didn't come off. We love this sometimes, don't we? I want to sidestep over onto Bravo. Nice and calm. And roll a taxi. I should put them both into reverse. How did I measure that? Flaps to auto brake max. That goes to armed. Call the cabin. And takeoff config as normal. There, cabin's ready. Oi, we whipping it. San Francisco traffic. American 1321 is going to be crossing one left and one right on Foxtrot, San Francisco. I keep saying 1321, I meant through it. I mean 1322. Yeah. That could be a problem, I feel.
And San Francisco traffic, American 1321 lining up runway 28 left San Francisco.
The weirdest way of making a taxiway layout, but here we are. Welcome to San Francisco. Everything's weird in San Francisco. Mostly the people were. This is a rotation runway. We'll go TARA so we don't get landed on by Air Canada. And we'll go light that up.
And San Francisco traffic, American 1321 departing runway 28 left west plus 5 San Francisco.
Alright. Just bring our speed down a bit. Some southwest taxi speeds here, but we're not in Oakland. San Francisco traffic, American 1322 is going to be lining up and waiting behind the departing traffic on 28 left, San Francisco. Lights are on. Strobes. I managed to overshoot the center line. We're kind of coming in hot a bit, so that's not too big of an issue. Let's just sit here for a minute. Even set parking brakes since we're going to be waiting. Well, there he is. With his lack of anything apart from wings. Climbing away. when he calls that he's clear of the runway, then we'll be...
Francisco traffic, American 1321 out of 1.5, clear 28 left, final call at San Francisco.
Wait for him to get to the 5 line, just to bring it with extra spacing. These parking rates will run them up to, well, I guess this version of 50. Which is, I think, just by the 1.2 line? No, that's just after. Okay. There we go. Manflex 54, SOS running out to the blue. $80 knots. V1. Rotate. Holy lag. Okay, I think we're past positive rate, go. A little bit past positive rate. San Francisco traffic, American 1322 is passing through 1800, going to be clear of 28 left, San Francisco final call. AP1, since just a little bit murky. Oh, GFX is doing its thing. Okay, go. Gear up, flaps up. Jesus. Move to 22.8. And still climbing. Beautiful. The buzzsaw of the V2500 is unbeatable. Ooh. Yeah, that looks nice. Not realistic timing, but that's fine. A little bit turbulent coming through 6, but there is the other person flying with us. I think it's MVFR for SFO right now. Surprisingly, hello, Aviator One. Welcome in. Nearly at 10,000. When it all gets very interesting. Yeah, I think it's marginal. Don't know what the ceiling is though. I don't think it's super high. Ceiling is, by the looks of it, 600. So, yeah, being pretty willy-nilly with the MVFR. Yeah, the winds are a bit... It seems like there might be a bit of weather going over because it's quite high wind as well. It's 290 at 16 knots, which is almost straight down the pipe for 2.8, so you can't complain there. I think it's based on statute miles, is what they define the weather classifications on. Because, like, I know lots of the IFR, VFR, all that kind of stuff is based on statute miles rather than ceiling. Because you could have like a ceiling of 600 feet, but you could see for 10 statute miles, so they'd probably call that VFR or something. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, it's always a little bit different between continents and different regulatory bodies, I guess, so you can't ever be really sure. I may incorporate another leg into the stream, if I can. Because, yeah, could be a thing to look into. Have a look for our next leg. So we want to leave Phoenix. How does GFX perform on my setup? I've never lost a single frame from GFX. Like, the $20 is definitely worth it. Try was nice enough to send me a free copy of it, but yeah, it's definitely worth the money that you spend for it, because it just adds small little tiny things that you notice if you look out the window slightly more. I'll look into SNA. I may fly to SNA. We'll find out. we'll see what the flight planner gives me and see where we go from there. Well, we have the option of the only issue I'm worried about is a setup issue for me. I can't install TFX on 2024 because some registry path edit thing it's really weird. Well, how the GFX works is, can I show this? Hold on, I'm gonna. But basically, oh for fuck's sake, you have an installer. You just hit install, it installs it. Same with TFX, that also has an installer in here. Sure. I can actually do this as well. So basically, it will. You can just hit install, so you don't have any problems with the registry path, like the path being too long, because it just overrides it. So, yeah, I think that's a helpful thing. But yeah, I think this is a specific thing for GFX that you use, and you also just get TFX, because it's basically just a thing you download onto your PC as for making it work. Save up for the Snapdic. Yeah, saving up for the Snapdic is a thing that's on a lot of people's minds. Not mine, though. I, honestly, not the biggest fan of the A320. I'll believe it when I see it, personally. Just because it's kind of a weird one. Yeah, I mean, the A220, it's just been being worked on for so long that I've given up kind of, how do I say this? I've given up hope that it actually might be okay, because for some reason I notice when projects take like 16.5 million years to be made, that they aren't always as good as the slightly quicker projects, somehow. I don't know why that is, but it just kind of happens. But I'll probably get the A220 if I have the chance and it's slightly cheaper. Yeah, when the inner builds thing, yeah, inner builds did mess it up, I think, a little bit. The one thing also is it's coming to Marketplace, which is not my most favourite form of purchase, I must say. it's just risky because the marketplace just isn't very good as a whole. So you kind of can't guarantee on its reliability, which is slightly worrying when you're spending like $80 on something. That's why I waited to buy stuff like the A340 until it came to the in-build store. It just way more efficient that way, because then you also have all of your stuff in one place rather than having it dotted around on different platforms. It's just so much easier. But I mean, as for buying it as a whole, I'm not going to deny that I may buy it, but I'm not going to bet on me doing so. Because I just don't find it appealing as such. Because the 220 is a very weird aircraft as a whole. And I don't really have a use for it. Because as much as I wouldn't hate to have one of, like, an A220, unless it's on sale, I probably won't get it, because I don't see a point. I won't fly it that much. Well, we're passing through, like, 250 or something. Not sure what we're passing through exactly, but... Six concurrent. That might actually be a record for the last couple of days of streaming. Been... Well, hopefully I can make this double stream. I might not. And I might do a stream slightly later on. But honestly, streaming's quite fun. I didn't do as much streaming before the last couple of days. Like, I've never done 2 days of streaming in a row. I'll put you... Have a good one. As much as we are on real time, looks quite nice. I completely forgot about this. That's a slight oopsie on my part. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's let me turn sim sounds down, because this is actually starting to get very annoying. Let's put on some music as well. There is some contrails from another aircraft appearing. Where is said other aircraft? Do this for a bit. The most boring bit. As much as I like the systems of the TOTUS, I don't think the Fenix can be beaten on visuals at all. Just look at this thing. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a nice subscribe and like. We're going for a like goal of at least 5. I think we can manage 5. I'm sure we can manage 5 for today's stream. We're on 2 right now, only 3 to go. But yeah, be sure to subscribe if you're enjoying. Not too much to go. Well, not too much to do in the cruise right now. Doing quite well. We have lots of VODs on the channel. If you want to watch back me getting maybe slightly better at being a streamer, yeah, you can go watch my first ever stream. That's certainly an interesting thing to behold. Considering I've never streamed before this. This is my first time actually doing streaming somewhat full-time. But I intend on doing some long-form videos, just like actual videos, rather than just live and shorts, because, don't get me wrong, lives and shorts work really well, but it's not the be-all end-all. It's not always going to be possible. Microphone's trying to run away as not always. You know. Why wouldn't it? We love the cinematic views from Chase Plane. Just look at this. Who doesn't love a good story, good cruising montage almost? There go, we're leveled off. 350. Let's insert our arrival, just so we can get our top of descent. So, our arrival is the Hydra 1, or Hyder 1, I think it is what it is. Hyder 1 for the ILS runway 8. Yeah, and let's pull up the old navigator. Oh, well, I don't want to put it there. Now there's going to be two of them. Because I have the little tiny collapse down thing as well. Go San Francisco to Phoenix. Variable at 5 for the wind, and runway 8 actually lines up perfectly with the final. There it is. There we go. That's our arrival put in. Oh damn! Oh god, Jesus Christ, that's close. I can see him. And he's at the same altitude. He's descending. Don't do that. It's one way to scare the shit out of somebody trying to descend into them. Try sim coming in handy with the contrails coming along the sky, like, hold on a minute. The concentration is where he actually is. That's crazy. Well, after this, I think we may go to LA, because I don't go to LA very often. Or we could go to San Luis Obispo, which is very random, but we can. Might actually be in Santa Barbara. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's San Luis Obispo. What the hell? You got SBP and you got SBA. It's SBP, so it's San Luis Obispo. That's weird. Or we could go to O'Hare. But I don't have O'Hare in. So it'd have to take a small intermission for me to put O'Hare in. Yeah, I'm inclined to do Phoenix to LA. Nice quick second leg. Or we stop the stream for 40 minutes or so, and we restart and I do another flight. Either one. We'll find out when we get there. Good amount of people passing through though, as we go along. What a nice day to be in California. Two days flying along the west coast, don't mind if I do. Yesterday we did Regina down to Vancouver, and now we're doing San Francisco over to Phoenix. If you're here, then be sure to drop in the chat, say hello. Just since there's not much else going on at cruise, so yeah. Oh no, really, yeah. It's really quiet a cruise, I heard, SNA. 6 miles. I'm not sure if I could run that far. I'm not. Oh, fuck. I'm not built for running. I'm too tall. That's my problem. So I hurt my back if I run. So. Well, putting my mind to running doesn't change too much, sadly. Have a good one, Snow. See you in a bit. Well, that's wild. It would appear we have hit 60 subscribers in the cruise. It's crazy. Just subscribers after subscribers constantly. 12 subscribers in the last, how many days? 28. In the last 3 months I've gained 23%. 23%. 23 subscribers. Gained 2 this week, which is going to change tomorrow. Because there's we've had, I think, 4 more today, so. Well, we might need to do Thursday. We might do Thursdays in Toronto tonight for a stream. Just give us some guaranteed ATC coverage. Since it's an absolute hell of a place in the Europe right now. With ATC on. Delivery ground tower in Helsinki, plus all the centres. There's a thing going on in Russia as well. It's just all kicking off. Then you have the US, which is slightly quieter. Get back outside for a bit of cinematic view. Not too much going on today. We're doing 2 streams, and that's about it. Hello, Avia, welcome in. I wonder if we can grease it. Because I greased it into Vancouver last night. So I guess hope and pray that we get the grease in here as well. Which is Phoenix. Nice long runway, so we can get away with floating it a little bit. Plus, if I grease it, I look good. If only I had a somewhat decent setup, but then we'd be able to fly this a lot more, but yeah, no. Jesus. My setup is trying to fall apart. Hello, Tucker, welcome in. There we go. Let's go back inside since we're actually, I think we're turning somewhat towards our top of descent. Well, there's the equal time point, so we're getting slightly closer. It's just right there, okay. That's fine. Totally not doom scrolling right now. Just, you know, 2 and 2 go together, streaming and doom scrolling. Six people watching again. Are we tweaking out again? It seems to ebb and flow. We seem to just gain people. But then we lose them all for the approach, for some reason. There is the other person that's flying with on TCAS. Very close. I can't see them anymore though. Oh no, there they are. They look like a cloud. Clouds. There he is. Just flying along, as you do. Naturally. Never considered that I would do streaming. Cruising along, cruising along. We land in about 40 minutes, roughly. Give or take a few minutes. (1953) Zulu. Yeah, that lines up actually. Yeah, the ETA is actually somewhat correct. It's only 6 off. So, I'd imagine by 5 past, go 8:05 Zulu. We'll be on the ground, because we always have to slow down and it changes our time arrival. All the random, just pieces of cloud. It's kind of interesting. Could do some Air Canada Rouge, or just normal Air Canada A321 Alps, since that would be kind of cool. Just over 125 miles for top of descent. So, I think, call it about like 130, 140 for a top descent. It's when... 127. Montreal 350. I think we may go to San Diego after this. Nice short flight, but... Also got the, however many degree glide slope, like, what was it, like 3.5 or something? Maybe 4. Doing well for views, considering we're only halfway through the stream. I think we're just over halfway through. Average view duration is nice and high though, 10 minutes. Seems like everybody's sticking around. Very helpful. Back up to 5. Well, we're making our way towards top descent. Everything's very calm right now. Very calm. It's actually quite calming. I'm used to streaming when there's a bunch of people chatting. Nah, not today. Not today. Make sure if you're in the chat to say hello if you haven't already. Since, you know, there's not really much going on at cruise, as always. Let's go for a walk around the plane. Keep everybody engaged. Considering I locked the door, that's gonna be... There you go. Welcome aboard Flagship Valor. I don't believe this is actually modelled working yet. Got some comfortable sheets. Because I think this is actually what they use for the crossing to Honolulu. That's quite the view, isn't it? There's the second exit row door. It's quite the space on this. I forgot how much of a space there was for the evacuation bit on the A321. Yeah. Pretty nice cabin. It's a pity I forgot to turn this off, because I bet the passengers are seething right now and they haven't been able to stand up. Oh well. Okay, let's insert all our data for the arrival then, because I think we're about 80 out. Yeah, 85. So, Phoenix's current QNH is 2983. Oh, lag spike caused me to explode. Temperature is 42? Huh? No, thank you. No. Nuh-uh. Nope, not today. We're diverting. What the hell? Wind is variable at 4. No. What the hell? 42C. Oh my god. What the 108 Fahrenheit. Jesus Christ. A British man can not simply comprehend. Good God. I got 1368 is the minimum. Just fighting for my life trying to get the minimums in. Yeah, 42 degrees for... Yeah, that's crazy. Just slight down. Got guy ahead of us. And a bunch of random clouds just trying to form. I should probably set up a Discord at some point for this. Since, you know, Discord. We are making our way downtown, walking slightly fast because there is no headwind. Doing 3 knots faster than usual. I may just do like a little 360 here, because yeah, that's quite close. What is auto spacing? 11.5 miles. Tweaking out for some reason. Mach decimal 7.4. Should build some spacing, hopefully. Find a little bit of little extra less fuel burn as well, I think. I think it's about time that we kind of just relax for a bit, because there's nothing else to do. Oh, there's one thing we need to do, is set our descent altitude, which is 3,000. Yeah. Cool. Auto 80 saying things. Cross goal as maintained 250. Well, that's already there, so we're fine. But yeah, we'll be fine. It's only 250, which is already set up. We're putting some spacing. We're 13.1 miles right now, which when we descend is going to change quite majorly anyway. So, bring it down to 7.1. And we'll double check we actually slow down. I'll see when the other guy descends, then we'll be fine. That should start going down if he's got this top descent in the same sort of place. There you go. Descending. Let's grab the seat after Phoenix. 29, yeah. Well. Oh. 20.9 sounds about right, yeah. So we'll just wind that around a bit, that's to 9. While I'm readjusting my chair. Right, 20.9. Obviously we'll tune that at 10,000. Okay. Back to the performance page so we can see how far we are from top to sun. 5 miles, okay. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, go back to select speed and descend. Okay, so he's gone from my TCAS, which is both a good and a not so good sign. But, Jesus. Okay, this could go, you can see the line where the contrails have been, he's just disappeared. But yeah, he's going down. That's fair. Beautiful. Beauty. I don't know if this is just me, but I find if you land by just holding a certain degree of flare, you land so much nicer, and you tend to float less. Because you're not kind of adjusting the flare as much, you kind of just hold the angle, leave it there, and let it settle, which can both lead you to float a little bit, but it can also, depending on it, when you flare, that could be the difference between destroying the tarmac and greasing it. I kind of just flare when it feels good in the Phoenix, because you kind of come over the threshold, you get to 50 feet, and you kind of bring your nose up just a little teeny weeny bit, and then you just pull it all the way back to 5 degrees when you think it feels right, is my technique for it. And it tends to get me somewhere near the markers. Not always on them, but somewhere close enough. Beautiful. Let's grab the thing, make sure we advertise we're about to land when we get to it. Select the one, copy it. Okay. Go ahead and Going to try. Right, do try of the try. Passing through 260. We've compressed up the gap a little bit, but it'll be fine. Just gonna rip full speed brake and hope that works. Hopefully we can, remember where everything else is. There we go. Have my little list of places to post stuff. But, there we go. Slow down a little bit. Build that spacing back up. There's lots of people coming into Phoenix at once, so this could be complicated. So you got a guy coming in from Miami. He's arriving in 15 minutes. He might be a little bit later than us, actually. Because we're arriving in, like, 10. Is when we're going to join the approach, so... We love descending. It's so peaceful. I'm gonna go with these on now, just in case it gets a bit bumpy, because I have a history with it getting super bumpy leaving or arriving into Phoenix. So we won't risk it. Yeah, 3,000 feet for the intercept, or 4,000 actually we can grab it from, but that's fine. Somebody's coming in for 2.5 left, somebody's coming in for, that looks like 8 or 7 left. And we're going to go in for, both of the Americans are going to go in for 8. There is all types of stuff going on. Got water brake low for this. We won't slam the nose down either way. So that's fine. 61 subscribers, okay. That's unusual. Don't normally get this many subscribers in one stream. Somehow. We've maintained 5 concurrent for like the entire stream. Or at least 4. Feels slightly weird. Later today may be the A330, since I have an Air Transat flight to do. Maybe an A330 200 flights from Toronto, I want to say, or Montreal, whatever comes up, really. Pull the boards out a bit. Let them come up. Oh, there they are. Descending nicely. Not too much effort having to be put in. I'll just put the brakes out when we need to and then leave them there. Alright. Well, in terms of arrival performance, nothing of note. It's just very waterfall, so that's fine. Standard 5, auto brake low, 144 on the approach speed is what I'm getting for landing performance. Which lines up almost perfectly. 42 degrees is blasphemy though. 29 at 8 tree. Specifically 8 tree, not 8-3, 8 tree. My dog stepped on a bee. I don't have a dog, but it still stepped on a bee. Okay. Bring the spoilers out again. Slow us down. Looks very good. This is without reshade as well. Surprisingly. Feels really weird. It's absolutely insane. Because I had to reinstall my game a while back, and I never reinstalled, I never actually reinstalled Reshade, and I've never actually looked back, because Reshade takes away a lot of FPS for me for some reason. Okay, since we're approaching, we'll go...
2024 clear of runway 8.
It's very clear of runway 8. That's the, Alaskan that just landed from, I want to say Seattle, but it's probably not going to be Seattle, is it? San Diego. There's an A320 Neo. technically I think we can have like 3 miles of spacing behind our buddy over here, but I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat away from that because I don't want to die. Especially as they're dropping through all these different speed restrictions, I don't want to get up and start accelerating towards them too fast. Well, yeah, we'll just leave it at full speed brake for a bit. Bring the speed down. I think we've got it down sufficiently. Okay, I need to not forget Skydolly this time. Everybody that has access to chat because they've subscribed, you know who you are. Make sure to remind me to turn on Skydolly so we can watch the replay. Because we need to do the replay. So when I'm fully configured for landing, tell me to turn on the replay. Full speed brakes again, just a decel. And take it out fairly fast. "42 views and we haven't ended the stream yet. Jesus. This is a lot more than yesterday. Not as much as my first stream, I don't think. Well, I've had like 90 views in the past, but it's all an experience, I think we'll say. I may have to try out the FS Labs A321 Neo new update. It'd be interesting to see how that is now, and then maybe fly that on the stream if we have a chance. Give it a bit of speed brake again, just to keep that speed down.
Phoenix traffic, American 1321, turning final, 21 miles for runway 8, Phoenix.
We'll do that call when we turn final. Oh, it's gone into approach mode for some reason. I think it's something to do with turning on the LS. I don't know if that's the thing. I'm not sure. I think we'll fly direct to Jamil or Hamil, or I don't even know how you want to say that. However you want to say that. Or go fly direct to that after we get to Tesla. Or Tesla. Some of these names are weird. I don't like these names anymore. Just post my stream link everywhere. Woohoo. Just what we turn. Alrighty. Phoenix traffic, American 1322 is turning final 21 miles for runway 8, Phoenix.
Phoenix traffic, American 1321 is established 12 miles for 8, Phoenix.
Fly direct. On the glide slope, very good. Go flaps 1 at 12 is normally what I do, then 9 is 2, 7.5 is 3, because that's when you get down, normally. And then 5 mile final for flaps full. Just keep the speed up. Or 7 mile final, depending on speed restrictions. It kind of changes, it's variable. Step our way over. And we'll go localizer. Just so it grabs it when it needs to. Give it a bit of speed brake to slow us down and get us down, because we're a bit high. Not by much, but just by a little bit. Should cross everything where we need to, though. Lock star. Glide star, and flaps 1. Phoenix traffic, American 1322 is established on the Isles for 12 miles, Phoenix.
Phoenix, American 1321, short final 8, Phoenix.
Flaps 2.
2,500.
Check. And keep bringing the speed down. Go down, flaps 3. Oh, managed to knock the fucking thing. There we go. Get the landing rate predictions in the chat, see how we're gonna do today. Because, I don't have high hopes, boss. I don't have high... no. I'm unsure. Yeah, put the landing rate predictions in the chat, and we'll find out how close some of you are guessing. Speed checks flaps full.
Phoenix traffic, American 1321, clear runway Bravo 11, final call Phoenix.
Phoenix traffic, American 1322 is final for runway 8, Phoenix. Little lag spike. Oh, that's fine. Keep it coming down. Not too fast. I want to be 3 reds, but I don't want to be 4, almost. 4 reds could pose a problem. 0-2 actually, might be doable on this scenery. Continue. Oh, fuck, I managed to go into reverse thrust. And lovely lag spike there, but negative 300. Yeah. Nice one, Bubba. Yeah, that was nice of you, Microsoft Flight Sim. Versus green decel. $80 knots. Not gonna accelerate this any more than it needs to. What's the key here? Phoenix traffic, American 1322 is clear of runway 8, Bravo 10 can be taxiing to the ramp via go Bravo and Sierra Phoenix.
And Phoenix traffic, American 1321 taxiing to gate Alpha 19er via Bravo Charlie 9er Juliet Phoenix.
Yeah, that was a terrible landing. Didn't help I forgot to turn my lights on in my haste to land. It's very smart of me. It's a very, very... I need to optimize my settings a bit, because it's very stuttery. Yeah, gate Alpha 24. Show me how to activate the spot. Can we just hurry up and activate it, because I don't know where it is. That one? Go to pay search, yes. Should probably stand by, because we need to start the APU. It'll be fine. Shouldn't take too long to start it anyway, so... Good enough. And... come on... It's producing power. Where's the APU available? There it is. Parking brakes, and... there we go.
Mount Hope.
That was terrible. Well,
It's the effort that matters.
it's the effort that matters. There it is. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was our flight from San Francisco to Phoenix. Somehow took about the same amount of time as a flight that's meant to be about twice the time. So, yeah. But, yeah, welcome to Phoenix. I'll speak with you guys later, because I'll be live again at... I think it's 7. 7 EST. It should be. I don't know what time it is right now. 4. So, it might actually be 6. It'll be 6 or 7. No, I realise it. Shouldn't have said that, but there you go. I'll speak to you guys later. Bye-bye. Fuck.